Welcome to the party. It's your watch time friend. If you're seeing me, if you're listening, then it's time to watch something. Ooh, something. Ooh.
What's up, guys? It's your girl D, and this is Watch Time Friends, where you watch stuff with me, your friend D, because my other friends didn't want to do it. Today, we are watching Invincible, Season 2, Episode 8, the season finale. It feels weird. It feels like it's been such a long journey and a short journey at the same time, probably because of the break in between. But, man, I feel like there's a lot happening right now, and there will continue to be a lot after this episode is over. Because I think we're getting set up for next season. Not saying that this episode is not gonna be insane. I'm 100% like last episode. The day kept getting worse and worse. I feel like it's just gonna continue to get more worse. This next episode is gonna be even worse than that. I feel it, but at the same time, I feel like it's gonna be still set up for next season. So I am expecting to be caught off guard. That's what I'm expecting, and it is possible to be caught off guard knowingly. I don't know how I'm gonna be caught off guard. I just know I'm gonna be like, what the heck? So, with all that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Let's watch something. Who is this? Oh, is this the past? Unfortunate. Dang.
They didn't tell you who I was, did they?
Enough.
Krieg. You came all the way out here for me?
What's happening?
It seems you've passed inspection. Finally fit for your execution.
Oh, this isn't the past. Those were the prison guards? That's unfortunate.
Oh god. Oh god. This is gonna kill me.
I would never be outside in the dark in this universe.
Keep this up. You're gonna feel. You'll feel.
Really?
Like $1 million.
Oh, okay.
That's far enough. There's a chance you could kill me before I snap her neck. I'm not sure. You could try if you like. Do you want to take that risk? Is the Mark Grayson of this dimension a risk taker? Oh, and before I forget, I'm blocking all signals within these four walls.
Who are you and what do you want?
Did you know your identity is public in almost half of the realities you exist in? So careless.
I don't know why you're here. But
I can't control the other realities. Are you crazy?
You really don't remember who I am. Let me help.
I don't think he's ever met
When we met before,
Angstrom is his
you
name
hadn't done
in this world.
to me.
You're that guy.
That guy?
Oh.
That's all you remember of me? That I was that guy?
He doesn't know who you
I
are.
am Angstrom Levy, and you
Okay.
made me into a monster.
I didn't do anything to you. Your machine blew up.
It did.
You did this! I was gonna save the world, all of them.
You need help. Let me just...
I had help. I had the best doctors in a dozen dimensions. They saved my life, rebuilt my body, but even they couldn't fix this. So now, I'll always have a reminder of you and what you did. Oh, I agree. Come get me.
How do you win this? Dang, bro. I guess he didn't know about that whole portal to another dimension thing. This is... Oh, shoot!
How is this possible?
Huh?
It's just the damnedest thing. If I wasn't looking right at it.
I thought sapiens were extinct. I was but a hatchling when I last tasted their succulent flesh.
This is not the
I
same.
want to taste.
Stay back. No one's eating me.
Oh, egads, it speaks.
He said he
I've
gets.
never heard tell of a talking sapien.
I only care how it tastes.
Back, you brute! If it talks, it thinks.
It flies too. Its wings must be invisible.
I want my taste.
Welcome back. I like your brother's color. It'll give him something to talk about at parties. If he lives
Excuse
to
me?
attend one.
Are you stealing the baby?
If you hurt him,
You'll what? Kill me? Of course you would.
What do you mean, of
Don't
course?
worry.
You're gonna, if you
I have
hurt
no intention
his...
of hurting your brother or your mother. Your little family is safe.
What is the point of
As long
this?
as I don't determine that the only way to hurt you is to hurt them. So do them a favor and die.
Ooh, that was an amazing catch. Oh my god. Mark, avoid the green circle next time.
Talk about your bad luck, Prof. Ock.
oh, shit.
Prof.
Are you okay?
Ock?
I didn't mean to.
Hey, thanks, pal.
Who's this?
Let's get this guy webbed up.
What? No, are you trying to hurt this old man?
Trust me, I'm the good guy here, and Mr. Mechanical Arms is not.
You got glowing red eyes, man. How am I
Oh,
supposed to...
oh, I guess that's
Told
how. So you're just waiting to see if he survives each dimension you send him to?
There's no way to know that for sure. What kind of mother lies to her son like that?
It's not lying, it's reassurance.
You know,
It's
as long
trying
as
to
your son
calm
suffers
him.
and dies like he deserves to. And speaking of, don't.
This
One
is insane.
wrong move and they fall.
You're not gonna hurt them. And you're not gonna hurt me.
Clearly, he would have killed you already if he really, really wanted to. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm sorry. I didn't remember you. But I remember that night. You were trying to save me. You were a good person trying to do a good thing.
No.
Okay.
No. Wouldn't save him. Not me, not ever. Couldn't. Wouldn't.
Oh. There's too many of him. They just are.
I won't build my utopia with blood.
Is the good one gonna take over?
Justice. Justice will come for
Oh,
you.
goodness.
Daddy, I miss Mommy.
You tell me that giant brain and only one of you can, like, have
Chainsaw's scared.
drive the wheel?
Everything's gonna be.
Oh, he has a cape.
Oh, poor Angstrom. You actually thought you could hide from me? Oh my god. Look at you. Pathetic. You're making me feel bad, man. I'll tell you what.
Oh.
I'll kill the boy quickly.
What? Bruh. That's crazy. He knew him personally in that last one, though. Like, what the heck? Dang. Jeez. And he keeps leaving Angstrom for some reason. Like, he keeps leaving him alive. Oh my gosh. Yo.
He's a murderer! would never save him. He deserves to die right now!
He came back prepared. Ooh.
It's over.
It'll never be over until I've made you pay for everything you've
Did you
done.
try to kill the other ones?
I am done
Or are you only
playing
killing
your
this one
game.
because you think he's weaker? What's going on here? Let's be
Buddy.
real.
You want to kill me? Fine. Let them go, and you can take your best shot. All right? I won't even fight back.
But what would be the fun in that?
You can't hurt me with that.
No. Super annoying.
Just as stupid in every dimension.
So were you this big and bold to all the other marks as well? Or I really want to know, to be honest. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, you're kidding. Oh, great. Help!
Your son is more resilient than I anticipated. No, in all my research, I didn't learn how long his kind can go without food.
You don't threaten a mother and her child. Dang it. Oh.
Stop this.
You think you're innocent in all this?
What do you mean?
In so many other dimensions, you join your husband and son when they slaughter millions.
But not this one, bro. She's not those people.
Not me. I raised the boy who defied his father and saved this planet. From what you say, these worlds are extremely different. You make it sound like this is the one world where Mark is good, and you're the one who's bad.
What?
Oh, that's why you're so angry. Because you turned out rotten here, and Mark is the hero for once.
You don't know anything!
Oh my gosh.
Oliver!
I'm not the villain!
You're about to murder.
I'm trying to save the world. Your son is the monster.
Okay.
I'm going to make your son hurt. I'm gonna make you hurt. I'm even gonna make this child.
What is?
So he opens another portal as soon as I come out. I have no idea what he's done to my mom or my brother.
Nothing good.
How did you get here? Where did you come from?
Oh, hi.
No, I mean, you're a man who dresses like a bat, and your name is, well, you know, I mean, like, don't you think that's kind of lazy? Oh, I told you, I wasn't in the mood.
What happened to your clothes, Mark?
This is over!
Mark.
Mom.
Yeah, you goofed.
What did you do to her? Remember those doctors I told you about? The ones who rebuilt my body? They also improved it. Why do you think I sent you across the multiverse? Why do you think I was softening you up? I don't want you to die in some random dimension. I want to do it myself.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he survived worse.
Did you think anything less than killing you with my bare hands would satisfy me?
No. This doesn't end until you and your family are dead.
Stop threatening my family! You have no idea what I've been through!
Right.
How much I've been holding back!
He's been trying so hard to be good, and you're just...
I'll never let anyone ever hurt my family! Ah!
Jeez. Oh, gosh. Can we get home? Or... Oh my gosh, bro. Now he's gonna be like, I'm a monster. Jeez.
I thought you were stronger.
Dang. That's not fair, though, Mark. Like, what else are you supposed to do when someone is intentionally pushing you to your breaking point? Like, intentionally. But seriously, how are we supposed to get home, though? Like, this doesn't look like, I don't really know, but is that his dimension? Or, like, in some ways, I wanted him to try and prove Angstrom wrong, but, like, he was just not gonna stop until one of them was dead, or Mark's family was dead, which is ridiculous. Like, why would you want to make an enemy out of the only good version of him? That's just your giant brain, and that is like the dumbest decision. And was he this big and bad to the other ones? Did he kill the rest of them, and this version, our Mark, is the only one left? Or are you just big and bad to this one? Because you feel like you could get over on him, because, like, but now he might be dead. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if the doctor just made him that strong. I don't know. Mark did a number on him, boy. Oh, is Cecil in them? Yeah.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Oliver? Oliver. Oh, thank God.
Debbie. Jesus Christ, what happened?
Cecil. Where's Mark?
I don't know. Get the medics in here. Now!
I hope they don't try to take this as an opportunity. See, we need to take care of Oliver. You can't keep him safe. Blah, blah, blah.
I had to. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill him. He tried to kill me. He was going to kill my mom and my brother.
He was definitely going to kill you.
He made me do it.
And probably go back for them, too.
It was an accident, but he made me do it. I didn't want to kill him. I did it. I had to. I had no other choice.
Jeez.
I lost control. I wanted to kill him.
I mean, you wanted to kill him in the beginning, but you didn't, though.
I thought he was stronger. He told me he was stronger. I wanted to kill him, but I didn't know if I could. Oh, God.
Jeez. Now he's trying to, like, rationalize all of this to himself.
He took me here and I killed him. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck forever. I can't get home now. I'm gonna die here.
I mean, maybe you could just go into the atmosphere and...
I kinda won.
Jeez. Now what?
The council states that in order for a Viltrumite to be executed, he must be whole and intact.
So you're
worthy
gonna be...
to stand and face the end of his life at full strength.
Oh, you don't want to kill him.
But they say nothing of bruises.
Oh.
Return him to his cell.
Never mind. I thought he was trying to hurt him again so then they wouldn't have to kill him.
I've looked up to you since I was a child. Don't make me hurt you.
Alrighty then.
I merely wanted to stand.
Don't try anything.
If he
I
did,
accepted my fate long ago.
I don't think you could really stop him for real.
Move, scum.
Alan!
Hey. Holy crap. My plan worked. Remember me?
Why are you here?
For you, man. I'm here for you.
Okay, so we're gonna break him out somehow. Even though there are multiple Viltrumites on this ship. Somehow we are going to break out of this.
As far as the eye can see, nothing.
Is this a different planet completely? Or are you just in Nevada? Like, what's going on here?
Just keep on ignoring the fact that you killed someone. That's helping you keep it together. Although I don't think talking to yourself is the best thing right now.
Right.
But it's not like you got anyone else to talk to, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
inside your head, outside your head, what's the difference? There's gotta be a way home. There has to be. Maybe something on Engstrom's body. Maybe his body could somehow still...
What's that? What's that? What's that? Bro? Wait, what?
Whoa.
Hello?
Mark.
Who are y'all?
Eve, is that you?
I mean, like...
Yes, just not the me you know.
Okay.
Not anymore, at least.
I did something horrible.
We know.
Okay.
The only logical reason for you to be stuck in this dimension would be if you injured or killed Angstrom Levy during your fight. We knew this long ago.
What does that mean? Are you guys from the future?
Happened. For us, it was 20 years ago. It took us that long to find this dimension. Luckily, by that time, there were 4 working time machines in Guardian custody.
Huh.
The world we come from, the world where you've been missing all these years, it's not good.
We've already said too much. Any more, and we could disrupt the time stream. Mark, I'm opening a portal that will send you home.
20 years ago, though?
I don't know if I would have survived here.
You did, but you wouldn't like what you had become.
He was already losing it after like 2 hours, so. What is he walking into? Oh, what?
Mark, wait.
Okay.
I love you, Mark. I have for a very long time, and when you disappeared, I was devastated.
Okay. So is...
Tell her. Tell her you love her.
So is he sending him...
Or tell her you don't love her. Just tell her
sending
something.
him
Tell
back
her
in time before he
something
got
so
lost?
that she can go on with her life.
Or was stuck there?
Now go.
Oh, shoot.
I suppose you weren't paying attention when we discussed not damaging the time stream.
That's so weird. Oh. Wait, it wasn't Rudy? Why was Rex in the robot suit?
She's doing good, and all she's done is ask about you.
What about Oliver?
Not a scratch on the kid.
It was getting very close
I'll give
there.
you some time.
Jeez Louise. Now they got matching eyes. Bro.
Oh, God.
I'm okay, Mark. Is it over?
I think so.
Oh, Mark.
If you're looking for some alone time, this isn't the most secluded place in the world, kid.
It was a second ago before you came up here.
You didn't have a choice. Don't beat yourself up over it. You're not your dad, Mark.
You weren't there. I crossed the line, Cecil, and...
You didn't cross the line. You kept your mom and your brother safe. End of story. If the bad guys are dead and the good guys are alive, that's a good day.
How do you know the difference?
The bad guys are usually ones who break people's arms.
You weren't there.
You might never be the same after this.
I'm still learning to navigate the world of in-person interactions, but your transformations are a problem. You've expressed that yourself. And I fix problems. I care for you. So I wanted to fix your problem. I'm sorry if along the way I became a problem myself.
Okay, I get it. And I get that you want to help. Just talk to me first, like a person. And not just about what's wrong with me. Most days, I'd rather talk about literally anything else. If you do figure out how to stop me from getting younger, I'd appreciate it.
Understood.
Okay.
You want me to talk about other stuff as well?
Yeah, you weirdo. Like maybe ask me out on another date sometime.
Oh.
It's only been like
would
3
you
months.
Like to?
Yes.
All right, well, nice little positive spot. Who is this? Oh, it's Immortal. That suit looked really weird without him wearing it. Are you from Alaska or something?
Immortal? I'm sorry. I
Kate?
never told you.
Kate? What the?
I never told anyone.
You had a backup?
Always kept hidden. And lived through a copy. Just in case. I was so tired of dying. I was gonna walk away, become someone else.
Is this real?
But I couldn't. Because of you.
What?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
It's okay. Everything's okay.
Oh my goodness. Could she still feel the rest of them constantly dying, though? Does she still have her powers? Like, even if she had them, she might not even use them anymore. These are some twists, aren't they?
Finally. Go! Shit!
Whoa. Probably should have brought like 2 or 3.
We'll find another way out.
Oh!
Is that him?
Who was him? Ah.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, Dad.
Huh?
Who will succumb to my influence? Bow to God! Wait. You're both female?
And?
I must inhabit a living male host to escape the curse of this tomb.
That's sexist.
Listen, that's fine with me.
And I can do this. I want to be just like you.
You will be, son. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet.
He is struggling, bro.
I'm not my dad. I'm not my dad.
Wait. We're back to everybody needs therapy. Can't, bro. Jeez. Oh, so y'all can rebuild their house, but you can't rebuild the one across the street? It's still messed up. I think we should just go ahead and move. Feels right. Wow, they put everything back. That's uncanny. It's weird, though. There's even more bad memories in this place than before. Okay? I didn't even think that was possible.
I'll be fine. I was coming to say goodnight, but you're not going to be sleeping anytime soon, I see. I was starting to feel like we were getting close to some version of normal. But now...
People just keep coming in and ruining it.
I'm quitting college.
Mark.
I'm missing all my classes, and the more I think about it, what's the point? Am I gonna be a dentist? Why would I do any of that?
You could have...
I know things have...
Most people in this dimension don't know your identity on your planet.
I can't. I have to get better. I have to learn how...
What does that mean?
To control myself. It's important. Okay. It's the most important thing I can do. I have to get better. I have to be better. Do you understand?
Mark.
Do you?
I really do.
How are you supposed to do that?
my God, Mark! Cecil told us all about what happened with that psychopath. Is your mom okay?
She's okay.
How are you, though?
Terrible. Actually terrible.
I don't really want to talk about it.
But you know I'm always here for you. If you ever need a shoulder, I've got two.
Yeah.
She does have two.
I know. There's something else I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna be able to, like, yeah. This is terrible timing, honestly. This is absolutely awful.
It's nothing.
He has a lot going on right now. I don't think it. Goodness gracious.
Sorry, Mark. It's not fair. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve this.
Are we gonna spend the last 2 minutes escaping?
Hey, Nolan. I'm here, alien.
His name is Alan.
It's Alan. Don't be like that. I heard about what you did on Braxa. We are on the same side now. No, we're not. Mark told me all about it.
But you saw Mark? Leave him out of this. This isn't his fight. Let the boy have a moment of peace. Let me pay for what I did.
Yeah, don't worry. That's gonna happen. I've heard the chatter in here. They're gonna execute you, bro.
Yeah, he knows.
Most people would be more worried about that.
I'm not a Viltrumite anymore. I feel shame and regret for my actions. I see the suffering of lesser beings, and it upsets me.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
The pain and destruction
I guess
caused was...
Viltrumites are the opposite of that.
Yeah, and your people are doing that on 1,000 different planets right now. But you can help us stop them.
I deserve death. Oh, God. And yet...
What?
And yet?
What is it?
I think I miss my wife.
Which one? Oh, okay. Okay. So, that was the finale. You know, I didn't think that we were gonna see so little of Angstrom. Like, in the beginning, it felt like he was gonna be the big bad, but like, I don't even. It's like he just existed to just break Mark mentally. That was the point, because unless he's not dead, unless they, like, I don't know, but we don't even know how long Mark was stranded in that desert for. Like, I hope it wasn't more than a couple hours, but you know, he was about to start talking to beach balls if he found one, so that's interesting. This was a lot. So I guess in some ways I assumed that Mark had already killed before, like in all of the battles he's, fought since becoming invincible. I assumed that he killed some of them, but apparently Angstrom was his first one, and he was not dealing with that. Well, not to mention the fact that, Angstrom was going crazy on him through multiple dimensions. So, to say that it wasn't a fair fight was that's what he was saying. That's why he kept sending him to different dimensions to, kind of break Mark down a little bit. And then when he was kind of, tired, that's when he started going in on him. But, it still doesn't make sense to me why you would want to kill the only good version of Invincible. Why not befriend him and convince him to help you to take down all the other ones? But then again, Mark's been holding back all this time, right? And I'm assuming that the versions of him that went evil are no longer holding back. So we'd have to put up, Mark only went that crazy when he was killing Angstrom. So imagine if Angstrom had pulled up and decided to talk to him and convince him to help. Then you would have had multiple instances of a Mark and possibly also an Omni-Man that is not holding back up against a Mark that is holding back. Not to mention, it'd probably be super weird to, like, fight yourself on the outside, not just internally. So, yeah, I guess in those cases, our Mark probably would have ended up dying because those other Marks were ruthless, obviously. And I could understand, like, seeing all the different ways that Invincible has, like, ruined Angstrom's lives. Like, killing his colleagues, killing his son, killing his wife. Like, I could understand why all those other versions of Angstrom, like, just couldn't. There was just way too much hate for Invincible inside of him that the good just couldn't overcome all of that. That's understandable. But to put all of them, it's like there was more emotion than brain in him. You know what I mean? Like, all of their emotions were stronger than all of their knowledge put together. Because if they were smart, they would have figured out a way to take down all the other Invincibles, which I'm assuming they didn't already do. Because, I mean, he was saying he wasn't sure how strong, Mark was, how long he lived, all this and that. It like, the way he was talking, like, when he was monologuing, it was like that our Mark was the first one he tried to kill. Which is a bit like you're trying to choose the weakest out of the bunch, when the weakest out of the bunch is technically not the problem. Sure, you know, you accidentally got melded together in his dimension, but he was never trying to target you. So it's just like, I don't know. I could see a world where Angstrom somehow survives this, or like he gets brought back or something like that, and then he's a whole problem again, and then. But I don't know. Yeah, it sucks because now Mark is going through like before he was struggling not to be his dad, which I think was just kind of like the disappointment of realizing he wanted to be like his dad, but he didn't really know who he was for real. Realizing who he was for real. Now he was thinking like, is it inevitable for me to become a killer like my dad? So he doubled down on not killing. And now it's even worse because he has killed somebody. He did, in his mind, lose control. Before, it's like, I don't want to become him. Now he's struggling because he feels like he is Nolan. And it's like, I don't think he realizes it will take a lot more than just killing one man that was severely threatening your family. Refuse to stop coming after you. Refuse to stop coming after them. It's gonna take a lot more than that for him to become what Nolan was. I don't know if it's what Nolan is anymore. I feel like spending so much time on Earth with his wife and his son and everything, Nolan has unlocked his humanity. It seems like he just, he has the ability to be that ruthless, but I think his heart can't go back to what it was. I was also hoping that maybe Nolan would come to the conclusion that, like, he feels like he deserves to die for what he did on Earth. But, like, maybe he would realize that actually it would be more beneficial not for him to die, but for him to stop other Viltrumites from doing what he was doing on other planets. Like, you're more useful that way. That's a better penance for your crimes than dying. Because if you die, they just continue their mission. So it's like, it seems like when he was talking, it seems like he's more ashamed of what he did to the people of Earth and possibly other places, rather than being ashamed of being a defective Viltrumite, So if that's really the case, then you should want to do whatever you can to basically reverse as much as you can. People are dead, but like, make up for all of those deaths and all of the things, like, by going against The Viltrumites, like, just go with Alan. I feel like that's better, but also, I guess, missing your wife is a good reason too. Let's say he's talking about Debbie. I guess I would hope you spent like 20 years with her. As opposed to, what's her name? I forgot. The Thraxan? I forgot her name. But, yeah. Honestly, she might be gone already. That sucks. But anyways, what also sucks, this is what I was wondering before I talk about that. The Guardians came and saved Mark from where he was from the future. They were their future selves. Except Rex was in a robot suit, so that's confusing. Because does that mean that Rudy's not alive in the future? And also, because they sent Mark back to the time when he disappeared, I'm wondering how time works in this world, because will they stop existing in their current forms that they rescued Mark in? Because like it's just are they a branch, or are they the same world, and now they sent Mark back? Now a bunch of stuff that happened because he was gone, they're like not gonna remember it, not gonna know anything about it, or what? Like, how does that work exactly? Or are they like, how? This is the problem with having so many different, like, multi-dimensional situations happening in multiple different, like, places in pop culture, because they don't all deal with it the same way. And so it's like, it's hard to keep up with, like, what are the implications of this thing that you did in this world versus, like, what are the implications of you doing that in Marvel versus in the Invincible universe? Like, what? So I don't know. Yeah. But even that, I was thinking, as much as some of us were probably rooting for Mark and Eve from the beginning, from the get-go, this is literally, like, the timing is terrible. I don't really think that his mental state is nowhere near where it should be to be able to, like, have a actual good relationship. Like, I feel like if him and Eve were to get in a relationship now, it would just implode, because there's so much going on. Like, I really feel like they should be there for each other. Like, clearly Eve was able to, like, speak to him and understand him in a way that other people have not been able to. And I mean, Eve has kind of felt that similar sort of guilt of, like, not wanting to hurt people, but she did, because she let her anger get the best of her emotions get the best of her in that situation, and people end up getting hurt. And, she feels, like, guilty, and, she's just trying to figure herself out. So maybe not to the same, it's not to the same extreme that Mark is feeling it right now, but she's felt that way, like, in some sort of similar way before. So I feel like she can understand him the most, and you could see that in the way that she was able to talk to him at the end, whereas, like, people have been trying to say things to him and he just keeps saying you weren't there, you basically don't understand, but she does. So it's like them together, like, they need each other, they understand each other, but, like, a romantic relationship right now is just not the move. Not if you want it to actually last and be something. Just no. That's just not a good idea. And then the fact that Duplicate is alive. And I'm wondering, okay, so she's alive, even though America and possibly other places on the planet, I don't know how popular or how well-known Duplicate was in the whole world of the universe. But a lot of people think she's dead. So now I guess she can, the one version of her left can just assume a new identity. Maybe her and Immortal can live out their days however they see fit. But, like, Cecil thinks that Immortal is just on vacation. Now, I said last time, if I was Immortal, I'm not gonna call again. You're not gonna hear from me. Now that Kate is alive, and she was already tired of dying over and over and over again. So now that Kate is alive, I'm assuming she doesn't really want to go back to fighting crime because she's just tired of it. I feel like that's even more of a reason for the immortal to not call again. You're not hearing from me. Because now I was messed up by the death of this woman that I loved. And now she's alive and she doesn't want to go back to doing what she was doing. So I'm going to stay with her because she just might be the love of his lives. So why would he not stay with her? Why would he not live a life with her? That's what makes sense to me. And it is what it is. I mean, hey. But I'm also wondering if Kate can still, like, does she still have powers? Like, so technically she could go back. Like, imagine if Cecil finds them and then he's like, you both have to come back. And no, sir. No, sir. You saw what happened to the other me's? She possibly maybe felt what happened to the other hers. That's what I'm wondering. Like, could she feel all the times herself died and the brutal ways that they died? Like, imagine just constantly being in pain because a bunch of other yous are just like dying left and right over and over again. Like, just in the fetal position. Like, how do you not keel over from the shock of it all? That was a development. But I guess that was also a bright spot. Just a bright spot with a lot of questions attached to it for me. But then you have Monster Girl and Rudy who finally have come to an understanding. We're all putting down our angry masks and getting to what's underneath the anger or what's underneath the frustration, which is that Monster Girl just wants to be talked to like a regular person. Let's not always talk about the fact that I'm aging backwards every time I become my alter ego. So there's that. I am a little bit still though. It still makes me think, why was Rudy not there when they rescued Mark in the future? Like, what, does something happen to him? Because at first when Rex took off the robot head, I thought that was Rudy, and I was gonna say that's so weird because he sounds just like Rex, but it was Rex. So yeah, that's tripping me up. Now I'm worried about Rudy. And we still have so many other threats. All this is happening and we have so many other things that were not addressed. Not to mention they randomly threw in the like Egyptian spirit guy who can only inhabit men to escape the tomb. But to be fair, you had a whole man, old girl's dad, and like you didn't escape the tomb. So like, I don't know, try something different, or maybe you just never gonna escape. Personally, me, I wouldn't try to convince him that it's sexist to not want to take over women because I want to keep my body. Thank you very much. You're right. You can only take over women. Let us just back out. In fact, we'll find you the next man we see. We'll send him your way. You know, is there another way out of here? Because the front door is kind of closed. Is there another way? Like, I'm not gonna try to convince you to maybe try out taking over a woman to escape. No, that's not my job. That's not. If you believe that you can only take over men, oh, that's unfortunate for all the men out there. That's not me though. That's not me. So let me just, I mean, I'm assuming maybe she was just trying to rescue her dad, who is very dead. But it looks like, I don't know, I guess, I don't know what they just suck all the energy out of him, or, you know, drained his life force or something. I don't really know. But I don't really know what that's gonna develop into. It was interesting adding that in there. I'm assuming it's gonna be important in the future. In what way, I'm not sure. But that was that. It's been a long journey. Goodness gracious. And so now we are here, going on another break, possibly a year, possibly 2, who knows, until season 3. And I'm not really sure. I have no idea. I know there are comics out there, which I really do want to read, but the only thing is that, like, I don't want the show to get spoiled. And also, there are some things that I've heard are not exactly one-to-one with the comic versus the show. But I don't know how many seasons they're planning on doing of Invincible. but I feel like I would probably wait until the show is completely over to read the comics, only because I just don't want. I want to be surprised at every single turn. I don't want to really know anything. I just want it to just the same way that I've been like flabbergasted for multiple times from this show. I just want to continue to be completely flabbergasted. Anything that I possibly already knew or thought of was just me speculating. I don't want to actually know what the possibilities are. I just want you to, whatever y'all got, I'm just going to be surprised. That's it. Other than that, I don't really know. I have no idea what's going to happen. I can speculate, but I have no idea. So, but whenever this show comes back out, I'm going to be right back here. I'm going to be right back here. Because why wouldn't I be? Like, bro, the show is so good. The show is so good. If you made it to this point of the video, I thank you. I appreciate you so much for being here with me. If you've watched all of these episodes, thank you for sticking it out with me, being here with me. Yeah, if you liked it, you can leave a like, and if you want to see more from me, consider subscribing. Other than that, that's gonna be a wrap on this one, but I hope to see you guys in the next one and check out something else. I'll be watching other stuff too. Check it out. I think eventually it'll be on this over there, so check that out. But until then,
welcome to the party. It's your watch time friend. If you're seeing me, if you're listening, then it's time to watch some